Let's do the Times now, Scott.
In the Times, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah. The Ukraine is prepared to use British missiles to strike the Crimea. I think they should get a balloon. Seemed to work recently.
Yeah.
You know. And they're cheap. And all balloons are made in China. Ukraine is prepared to use British long-range missiles to attack the peninsula that was annexed by Russia in 2014. And these Harpoon missiles cost about $1.2 million each, have a maximum range of about 150 miles. But there are some people that are telling both London and D.C. to send even longer-ranging missiles, because what they really think that the Ukrainians will be hitting at is the sites in Russia where they're keeping tanks, where they're keeping their own missiles, where they're keeping troops. And some of them are quite far from the Ukrainian border. So though this is a good start, I think that the longer-range missiles are the only way we're going to find any sort of balance on this. Okay. The ammunition depots in Russia are really far in.
Right. Well, yeah, I argued with Leo about this the other night. He's very passionate about sending weapons to Ukraine. Although I skimmed a piece today about how the planes we're sending them are more symbolic value than anything, because we're sending them the old ones, and we don't have the people to man them, and they won't know how to operate them because they can't train on them, all this kind of stuff. Apparently, it's largely symbolic anyway. Anyway, what do you think?
Did Corbyn write that?
No, I think we've got to be realistic.
But some of the pilots said they can learn to fly those planes in 3 days.
Yeah.
The only choices you're giving are Leo or Corbyn. But go on, any take on this?
Yeah, look, when Ukraine starts attacking actual Russian land, as opposed to what Russia says belongs to them, it escalates things to a different point. But Crimea was stolen from them. And they've also got Russia has a lot of, it's a base of a lot of their supplies and whatnot. So I think it's absolutely a valid target.
OK. Well, let's move on.
Careful drinking tea around here. Some people might disagree with you. Also, I think, the war itself is dragging on, and people do wonder how much more money Zelensky's going to come and ask for next time.
Yes, if you say that, you're a Putin apologist.